I can already see that I'm a ruler in this kingdom. I think if I can control how they feel, I can control how they think. If I can whoop these all-stars, doesn't that mean I'm the best ever?
What's happening, guys? I got a very exciting video for you. I got some inside information for you. Some special stuff. Things that other YouTubers in the reality world, especially the ones that play the game, will not talk about. I'm here for you. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you things that other people won't tell you. And that's season 40. What? Let's talk about season 40. Let's talk about what season 40 was supposed to really be about. Because if you follow me, and 40,000 of you do, then you know that I said that I got a phone call. Now, I don't talk about spoilers, none of that stuff. That's not what this is about. This already happened. This is over. This is finished. This is over. It's it. So we can't go further from that, right? You finished it. You ended it. Am I okay to talk about it? Because you called me about a week and a half before I was supposed to leave to tell me you're not playing. So, I don't think that it puts me in any obligation to not tell my fans and the people that love the game what I personally think would happen. What was supposed to happen with season 40, other than what did happen with season 40. Now, I don't know. Here, I'm ready today. Got a paper in front of me. What, like, in the in-house executive producers, this had to be a fight amongst a few people. What should we do? And these are the two choices. Winners at War, which we heard Jeff never wanted to do. He said it would not be interesting enough, and some of the cast made it seem that way at Winners at War. It just wouldn't do it. So I think that he was on the side of no Winners at War. But then somehow he changed his mind. Now, a cast that I think that Jeff would absolutely love, and you've heard it plenty times, the Rivals season. Villains. Rivals. Because if you're a rival, it's impossible to have two rivals where one isn't a villain. Don't you agree? So, now I started getting phone calls. Let's go over a list of people that I knew for a fact. Because if that many people called me, then they knew others that were calling others. So I know a list of people that were called. Let's go over it. And you tell me if it wasn't Rivals. These are the top, I don't have a number here, but I'm going to tell you people that were called. I was called. I know for a fact that Laura was called. I don't know that Sandra was called or Rob was called. No, Rob was called. Here he is. So, was Rob for me? Or was he for Lex that was called? People like Sierra and Tyson. Which is weird to me, because Tyson is not, like, Sarah would immediately align with Tyson. Easily. So that's weird to me. Coach, Sophie. I put the You see what I'm doing here? Coach Sophie, no. It's not Coach Sophie, it's Coach Ozzy. But you guys don't know that. Because it should be Coach Sierra. Remember her? But it would probably be Coach Sophie, which doesn't make any sense if you really, really understand the game. And if you know, I know both of them, and I know they both don't like each other. So if it was a real rival, it would be Coach Ozzy. Courtney, Sugar was not called. Does that put me wrong? No, it puts me right on what I've always said, that Sugar would never play this game again. But that is maybe one of the biggest rivals in TV history. And by her, Sugar, not getting a call makes me think that what I say is factual. Damn, I'm good. Let's see, Richard was called. Richard was called. You know who else was called? But I can't quite put them together, but maybe Jenna. Jenna was called. So can you put them together? Look, the survivors that's watching this and saying, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. When you start calling people, it's your fault. Okay? When you have 10 people calling 10 people, if you have 3 people calling one person, not even 3 people, you have that one person calling another 3, then you got that one person calling you never heard of that before? You wasn't taught that as a child? That's how it gets out. So when that many people call me, I can ask every single one, who have you heard? And you're like, I only told one person. I only told one person that I was going to play this game. And then, why is my name out there? Surprise. Supplies, motherfucker. So, Shane Powers, Courtney. We understand those two. Abby was called. Who? Let's say it out loud after 3. 1, 2, 3. RC. Brandon wasn't called. Philip wasn't called. Why? Same reason Sugar wasn't called. Because if you have a real rival season, then you should have Philip Brandon in the season. I don't care. I mean, if you're scared of him, get security around him. Which, I know Brandon. I happen to know him. And you wouldn't need that. So, Brandon can easily play this game again. But would he play with Philip? Probably. He'd probably vote me out for Philip. But it'd be a hell of a draw. Philip and Brandon. But neither was called. I just put them on my list for rivals. Guess who else was called? Fair Play was called. Who else would be called? Wait, Rupert was called. Come on. Oris was called. Guess who else was called? Terry was called. I mean, come on, man. The list is... the list was figured out by someone very, very smart that called me and said, this is a rival season, for sure. And I'm not going to say who that person is. But you wouldn't be surprised if I told you. You'd be surprised if you heard the name. But you wouldn't be surprised at the brilliance. And that's what it was. But Laura, for me, Russell versus Laura. So, yes, that had to be absolutely this season. It was going to be a rival season, and it would have been amazing for season 40. 10 times better than what they had now. You can't tell me. I mean, look at the names on this list. Let's just say, just for shits and giggles, Philip, Brandon, Abby, R.C., Russell, Laura, Shane Powers, Courtney, Fairplay, Robert, Rob, Lex, Terry, Eris. Let's just say that was a season. I don't know how you put it together, but Courtney, Sugar, holy shit, those two alone, I want to watch. So guys, that's what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to let you know that Winners at War was supposed to never happen. It was going to be some sort of rival season. Whether they named it that or not, who knows? But I know for a fact, with the names that we have, I wasn't told by production that no, this was going to happen. I was told by another Survivor player that yeah, that was going to happen. And then we start looking at the names and comparing everything and like, yeah, that's what was going to happen. Anyways, I've been gone for a little while. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. After Survivor is over, I'm heading to another country. Maybe there. Who knows? That's all I got for you. Until next time. And I'll always be honest with you. Keep hope alive.